forest is a paradox, a place of tranquil beauty and unforgiving menace. Its canopy devours light, its roots snare the careless, and its silence pulses with secrets. For those who stray too far, the woods become a maze where survival teeters on a knife's edge, and the boundary between reality and nightmare dissolves. This is a tale of those lost in the woods, blending real-life survival stories with eerie encounters that cling like fog among the branches. From desperate struggles against nature's indifference to whispers of something other lurking in the shadows, these accounts reveal the forest's dual nature as both refuge and predator. The descent into the unknown. In July 2017, 23-year-old Lisa Theris vanished in Alabama's Talladega National Forest. A college student with no survival training, she'd been socializing with friends when she wandered into the woods, disoriented and barefoot. For 28 days, she was missing, presumed dead. Search parties scoured the 100,000-acre forest, but the thick pines and kudzu vines concealed her. Lisa survived by drinking creek water, eating wild berries, and sleeping in hollow logs. She emerged emaciated, covered in scratches, and haunted by what she'd experienced. "There were nights I heard things," she told reporters. "Not animals, something that moved like it was watching me." Her story, dubbed the Forest Miracle, spread through news outlets. But Lisa never spoke again of those watchful presences, only saying, "The woods aren't empty." Lisa's ordeal taps into a primal fear, losing oneself in nature's immensity. Forests cover 31% of Earth's land, and each year, thousands vanish within them. In the US, the National Park Service reports over 1,600 missing persons cases annually, many in wooded areas. Some, like Lisa, defy the odds, but others leave only mysteries. Survival depends on resourcefulness, securing water, shelter, and food. But the mind is the true battleground. Isolation, hunger, and fear amplify every rustle, every shadow, until the forest itself feels alive with malice. The survival instinct. Consider Geraldine Largay, a 66-year-old hiker who disappeared on the Appalachian Trail in Maine in 2013. An experienced backpacker, she stepped off the trail to relieve herself and couldn't find her way back. For 26 days, she survived in the dense forest, documenting her struggle in a journal. "When you find my body, please call my husband," she wrote. She built a lean-to, rationed her food, and tried to signal for help, but the forest's canopy hid her from rescue helicopters. Her remains were found 2 years later, just 2 miles from the trail. Her journal, published posthumously, revealed not just survival tactics, but a haunting sense of being watched. "Something's out here with me," she wrote on day 14. "It moves when I move." Geraldine's story highlights the brutal realities of survival. Experts recommend the STOP protocol. Stop, think, observe, plan. Find water, humans can survive 3 days without it. Build shelter to stay warm, and signal for help with fires or bright objects. But the forest tests more than skills. It tests sanity. Hypothermia, which claims 1,500 American lives annually, creeps in as temperatures fall. Starvation weakens the body, while fear erodes the mind. Geraldine's journal hints at this, her entries growing erratic as she described eyes in the dark and whispers that weren't the wind. Eerie encounters in the wilderness. The forest's terror lies not only in its indifference, but in its mysteries. Across cultures, woods are steeped in lore, home to spirits, cryptids, and things that defy explanation. In Japan's Aokigahara Forest, known as the Suicide Forest, locals speak of yurei, ghostly figures that lure wanderers deeper into the trees. In Germany's Black Forest, tales of Waldgeister, forest spirits, persist. These legends gain weight when paired with real accounts of the uncanny. Another chilling tale comes from the Great Smoky Mountains in 1969, where 6-year-old Dennis Martin vanished during a family camping trip. Hundreds of searchers, including Green Berets, combed the forest for weeks, finding nothing. Witnesses reported hearing a wild man scream the day Dennis disappeared, and a ranger later found a single child's shoe, torn as if by claws. The case, still unsolved, birthed rumors of a feral creature or something worse. The Martin family never recovered, and the Smokies remain a hotspot for missing persons cases. The forest's unseen watchers. These stories feed into a broader phenomenon, the feeling of being watched in the woods. In 2018, a group of campers in Oregon's Deschutes National Forest reported a shared experience that made local headlines. Late at night, their fire dimmed, and the forest grew unnaturally silent. No crickets, no owls. Then came the footsteps, circling their campsite, always just beyond the firelight. It felt deliberate, like it wanted us to know it was there, one camper told reporters. They found no tracks the next morning, but their food cache was scattered, as if rifled through. The incident fueled local tales of forest stalkers, unexplained entities reported by hikers worldwide. Survival and the aftermath. Surviving the woods demands resilience, but the psychological scars endure. Lisa Theris, now an advocate for wilderness safety, avoids forests, haunted by those unseen watchers. In 2023, a 14-year-old Boy Scout named Caleb Nguyen survived 4 days in Wyoming's Bighorn National Forest after wandering from his troop. He built a shelter and drank from streams, but told reporters he felt something breathing near him at night. "I don't know what it was," he said, "but it wasn't friendly." The eternal forest. The woods are a mirror, reflecting our instincts and imaginations. The forest gives and takes, offering shelter one moment, dread the next. Its shadows hold bears and cougars, but also something else. Something that whispers names, mimics steps, and watches from the dark. As you tread its paths, remember, the forest is never truly empty. Stay on the trail, keep your fire burning, and don't look too long into the trees. Something might be looking back. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe to this channel for more content. Thank you.